Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I believe you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, inshallah. It won't be a very long presentation. I just want all of us to be on the same page and to understand that what we are doing next, inshallah. So first of all, welcome. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You made it, so you don't have to watch the recording now. And the one who are watching the recording, inshallah, later, you're welcome too. We are going to, inshallah, be talking about the program that we have planned for Ramadan. And I want to tell you that why I'm doing this. How did I start it? What's the story behind it? When my children were 5, 6, 7 years old, 3 of them, I started this program for my own children in their schools. And why did I do that? That is, there is a very interesting story for me because Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a plan. And the plan was that this was almost the 3rd week of December. I went to drop my kids off to school. I wanted to see one of the teacher, something about my child. I don't remember where it was. But when I went a little earlier in the morning and the door was open. So we went into the school. If you know me, then you would know that I kept my children's teachers very close. So I walked from the hallway to the gym because the caretaker told me that the teacher was in the gym. Now the caretaker was wearing a Santa hat. And on the way to gym, we saw the principal who also is wearing the Santa hat. He greeted us with welcoming smile. I met 5 staff members on that day, and all of them were wearing the Santa hats. I came home after meeting the teacher. I was concerned because just the last night, my 7 years old tells me that if we could have a tree with the lights, and he said, just because they look nice. I'm not telling you to celebrate Christmas, but because it looks nice. I couldn't calm myself. I was very distracted all day long. And before the school ended, I called the school and I booked a meeting with the principal. We had 45 minutes talk. And when I shared my concern, I told him that I'm trying very hard to keep my children confident to be Muslims. I want them to be confident Muslims when they grow up. And the school is so indulged in this religious holiday, it's making harder for me. So we argued back and forth. You know, he told me, what if it was an Islamic country and things like that. But at the end, I got the deal. The deal was that we will not celebrate Christmas not only celebrate Christmas in the school from now on, and it will be called the Festival of Lights. And we will have skates and songs from all other religions. So Alhamdulillah, from that day, my kids are grown up now, but in that school, we still celebrate the Festival of Lights and not the Christmas. I'm not against the Christmas. If it is their holiday, they should celebrate it. But when they call it a public school, then it's important that they keep everyone in the loop, not just the Christians or not just the any other religion. So anyhow, and then comes the Ramadan. I sent letters to my children's teachers. I spoke to the principal, and I wanted to celebrate this cultural event with the class fellows, just like the school celebrated Halloween or St. Valentine's Day, etc. Now, what I did with my children, I'm sharing the exact plan with you guys. We made the first day of Ramadan a big deal. We brought crafts and goodie bags for the kids to school. Everybody was excited. My kids, their friends, and many other schools in Niagara region, because I live in Niagara Falls, Canada, we celebrated Ramadan with so much excitement. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And the reason that we ended up celebrating Ramadan in other schools was because I was a teacher. I was teaching the local community in the masjid, and I had my own weekend school. So I had an influence on a lot of children. So I could talk to them and I could help them prepare. And I could write the letters because I was living here, right? Now, if I want your child to grow up with the same ownership, where your child's non-Muslim friends are waiting for Eid, sometimes more than the Christmas. Because I still remember I was walking down the street and a child comes to me. I didn't even know which school he is from or what's his name. And he asked me, Mrs. Malik, when is it going to be Eid again? And Alhamdulillah, that was such a beautiful day. He was waiting for henna tattoos. So my first question to you is that how is your Ramadan prep going? You can take the mic if you want. You can write in the text. I would like you to talk. It would be easier for all of us. But come and tell me how so far, what are we doing? I believe you can open your mics, right? You can unmute your mic. Okay, there was, all of you are speaking, so I can't hear anyone. If you don't know.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mariam Malik. I'm also in Canada. I'll start. I was waiting for someone else to start. Jazakallah for this amazing platform, by the way. Alhamdulillah, it's amazing. What's my prep for Ramadan? I'm nervous. I hope we make it to Ramadan, inshallah. I'm fasting after a long time because I was breastfeeding my child. So please make dua that it goes well and I can fast and I can also prepare food and take care of the children, inshallah. So it's my first Ramadan away from home. So I'm just trying to prepare.
Inshallah. Ameen. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Yes. I am sure that Alhamdulillah, all of us are excited. I am excited. And I am really glad that you have decided to do something for you and for your family to make this Ramadan unforgettable. And that is why we are here, right? To have the productive Ramadan, inshallah. Suppose Mariam, I believe that your child is very young, but you're already here. Is that your first child, Mariam?
No, this is my second child, alhamdulillah.
Mashallah, mashallah. So the reason we are here is to make the Ramadan unforgettable. We have memories, we have connection with Ramadan, and we have Iman. And it's not just for ourselves. It is for mostly our children. Why? Because they're very young and there is a lot of influence from other cultures and other religions. There is no doubt that we want them to grow up to be confident Muslim. I mean, I have never seen a parent, Muslim parent in my child, in my whole life, that who doesn't want their child to be confident. I was talking to someone who's not Muslim, and they thought that maybe the Muslims, they don't want their children to be confident because they don't want them to step up in front of the crowd and get bullied. And I was shocked because I have not seen like that. Maybe there are people, I haven't seen any Muslim, because we believe on a bigger picture. We believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking care of us. And if we are not confident, if our children are not confident, then how are they going to hold on to the Iman? And how are they going to carry this on for the next generations? So when your child is out of high school and ready to leave the house for college, you know that they are going to make Ramadan special for themselves and for the people around them. And that is why we are working so hard today. So inshallah, Sunnah Camp will give you a range of materials suit for any age and interest. And there are some of the samples that inshallah you will find today. Today, I will be taking you through the activities that are very, very important, and I will be needing your help to do those. And those are it's coming, it's starting from today. So that's why I wanted to meet you today. There are activity sheets, there are coloring pages, there are, crafts, and there are quotes, there are cards, there are letters to the community where I am going to need your support. Inshallah, the Ramadan cards for classmates, most of the children have made them. You're sending me private messages. If you send me the message, it only stays for me. But it would be the best that if you start sharing those pictures and crafts that your child has done into the public Facebook group of Sunnah Camp, because the challenge is happening there. I will inshallah try to explain the challenge at the end. But while you're working on the craft, if you have a shy child and doesn't want to take it to the school, because I did had experience. Some of the kids, they make the cards because they're very excited, but they don't want to take it to the school. They're shy. This is something nobody else is bringing, right? No one else is doing the Ramadan. And even if there is a Muslim child, 1 or 2 or 3, they're not doing it. So I am shy. I would rather bring something on St. Valentine's Day, or rather bring candy on Halloween than to bring the cards on Ramadan. So talk to them, explain it to them that it's not good to just keep taking things from other people. You bring things, your friends bring things in school on other festivals. It is your turn to share. And you can attach a candy, or a pencil or something. You can tape something with it. This is the picture from my weekend school. So this is what we are doing. You're going to attach a pencil or a candy or something with the card, sorry. So their kids are happy when they're taking it to school. So if suppose if someone has 17 or 30 kids, I know it's going to cost a little bit money. Maybe you can buy the package candy. It will be cheaper, or a lollipop or something. Your child will be happy to take them. You can do anything. These are young. And, if your child is not 14 yet, you can still do whatever you want to do. 14 is don't want to scare you, but that is the time that we have to take a little different approach. The letters to the libraries. So, okay, this is, I know that most of you have always wondered that I wish I could do something, right? I could do something for Deen. I'm so busy. I have so much talents, and I want to leave my legacy. I want to do something for the Ummah. I want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be happy. I want to do more than just for worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, praying 5 times salah, or the fasting or the zikr. I want to do more than that, but I don't know how to, or I don't have time. Now, I know this because I have been in this field for more than 20 years, and I have met many, many parents of the students who wish that they could. So guess what? With our resources, inshallah, and Iman boosting tips, you will be able to do Sadaqah Jariyah this Ramadan. And here is your chance. So the first thing is to promise me that you will act on this with confidence. Do not shy away. Don't shy. This is your right. Living in any country, this is your right. You're not going to out there to fight someone. You're bringing love. I mean, who doesn't like gifts? This is a gift that you're bringing. So deal, inshallah, that you will take this out with confidence. I'll tell you how to. Once you are ready to take the card, take the lead, then you will, inshallah, take this, you're receiving this letter today. This is the letter for the libraries. This is a poster. You can print it and you can bring it to your library and you can give it to them. You can ask who is the manager, or who is the coordinator, who is the boss. If not, get the email address of the library and send this as the PDF, and then wait for the reply. Libraries have funds. Libraries have money. They want the list of the books that they can buy. So in this letter, you're promising them that you will get them the list. Who's going to give you the list? Us. Sunnah Camp will give you the list. You're promising them that you will bring the craft. Who is going to give you the crafts? Obviously, Sunnah Camp will give you the crafts. So you will, we have done this, not just me. Don't think that, oh my God, she's doing it because she's doing it for so many years. So it's not big deal for her. So many of Sunnah camper moms whose students are in our classes, in our regular programs, they have done this last year. They took these letters to the libraries, they brought the crafts to the libraries, and they had so much fun. Why are we doing it? If you do it, why would you do it? Can someone come up to the mic and help me understand that why? Why would you do that? Why would you like library to have a corner, a Ramadan corner, display of the books, maybe some the crafts and lantern, or maybe something like that, where it shows that, okay, Ramadan is here. And then there is a day where kids are coming and they're doing the craft. Maybe you can go and host the craft. Or maybe you can just leave the craft on the table that they can come and take it home and do it. But what do you think? If you do it, why would you do it? What's your intention? Come on, guys, if it's just us. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sadia.
So I believe that when I will do these kind of activities, that will bring more awareness about who Muslims are, what is Ramadan all about, and bring a little bit acceptance in other communities, just like they have acceptance for Halloween and Christmas and all the other festivals. It will bring in acceptance and awareness for Ramadan as well.
Yes,
And it will become more easier for our kids to talk about Ramadan and to feel confident about Ramadan as well.
Yes.
Hey, Assalamu alaikum. If I could add to what she just said. So I'm in New York. I have a 5-year-old. And I also grew up here where I felt very alienated, and we didn't really have all of the resources and all of the inclusivity that we have now. I remember like exactly kind of like what you said, like shying away and not wanting to talk about Ramadan, and, you know, just having like this internal conflict of not wanting to stand up and like just be different from, you know, all of my other classmates who had these grand celebrations of Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything. We didn't have that growing up. And now, you know, alhamdulillah, I'm blessed to live in a neighborhood where the libraries actually already have books. They already, like in my town, I'm in Valley Stream. The librarian actually has crafts already on the calendar, and she's not Muslim herself. And she's doing this actually by herself. I saw it last year. She attempted, and this year I actually am helping her, you know, just do more things. And of course, the reason behind it is us living here in the West, you know, our kids and even myself, I didn't get to experience, like, you know, just that I get to sound cliche, like the spirit of Ramadan, you know, or like we don't visibly see Ramadan being celebrated everywhere. It can be a little bit alienating, you know, especially for little kids.
Yes. SubhanAllah and mashallah, mabruk that you're already doing it. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, we will be giving you more crafts and calendars.
Yes, I'm so excited. We did, I know you guys are in Canada. We did do Sunnah camp in Ramadan with you guys when my daughter was 3. And then again, I think we did it last year with you guys too. So that was amazing. And I always look forward to, you know, joining and her seeing like everyone. Of course, that was during lockdown. So we didn't really get to go to the masjid and, you know, be in community. So, you know, Sunnah camp at that time, when it was time of lockdown, it was a nice gathering that we used to have, even if it was online. So, you know, thank you, Jazakallah khair, for that.
And alhamdulillah that you're part of this ummah. Alhamdulillah. Really great. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So yes, this is true that you know, one step to request the libraries, because Sonia's library is already doing it. And I believe there are other libraries who are doing it too, but there are so many who are not doing anything. So just one request to display the Ramadan crafts and PDFs will spread the passion and the blessings of Ramadan, not just for the Muslim, but non-Muslims community. You know, it will help people understand that Ramadan is a month of to cherish and to celebrate to its fullest. So it will become a norm, like you said. So inshallah, we are ready to spread the vibes. Don't worry, you will have everything. You will have access to all of this. But if
Sorry,
you have,
can I just say one thing?
yes, Susanna?
Yes, I would like to thank you for this opportunity. And just to mention that I am a Muslim revert. I grew up with a Catholic family, experiencing Christmas and all that. We weren't really religious, but alhamdulillah, now I'm with Islam. But I wish I had known. I did not know growing up anything about Islam. So I think we really need to take this opportunity to put it out there and let people know this is our tradition and this is why we celebrate it. Not
Yes.
as much as Christmas, because I feel now why as a revert, I think why is so much focus on Christmas? I understand that's the majority that people celebrate, but we shouldn't forget about our holidays. And I think it's up to us as the Muslims to put that out there. So jazakallah khair for doing it.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair for all of you coming. And, you know, I can't do this alone, but together we can make so big difference. And in few years, inshallah, if we keep doing this, in few years, in so many cities, so many countries, it will become normal. So you will receive this letter in your email today. And don't worry, I'm going to give you an easier way. Some of you will say, I don't get the email. I know it goes to promotion or spam sometime. The next letter that you're going to get is the letter to the class teacher. If your child goes to a school where there are other, suppose someone just, I read, I will inshallah answer all your questions, okay? I read somebody is going to Islamic school. So if your child is not going to Islamic school, then this is the letter that you will be bringing to your teacher, to your school's teacher. And this one act will boost especially your child's and the community's iman. And this will also encourage non-Muslims to look at the positive side of Muslims. And as we said, right, know more about Islam. So feel free to reach out to me to know more, but you will, inshallah, receive this letter in your email. And again, if you're in the WhatsApp group, it is so much easier, right? Now, this is then you will be receiving so many more things, which I don't want to disclose yet because I wanted to, but I didn't make the presentation. The team members made, and they don't want me to tell you everything. So I'm not going to tell you everything, but I can tell you quickly. There are cards for the teachers. There are cards for the mentors. There are so much that I was telling my husband today, I'm not doing a lot of work, but I don't know why I'm feeling overwhelmed. But alhamdulillah, now I'm talking to you. There is a lot of work going on behind this, and the team is doing it. But that just the excitement is maybe making me overwhelmed. So I'm going to look at your messages and inshallah answer your questions. But the best thing is that at the end of the Ramadan, close to the Eid, when you're posting the pictures on the Facebook or videos, it's not me. I'm not the one who is going to decide, okay? But there, inshallah, we have a lot of teen mentors, right? When our students are 12 or up, when they are in a hero class, then they do the mentorship. And they're, mashallah, very good. They are very good teachers, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So this is them. They will be deciding then who gets the first, second, and third prize. And we will, inshallah, on Eid party, we'll announce the winners. So somebody will get something, inshallah. And let's look at the questions. I'm going to open this up. Yeah, candy or pencil is a wonderful idea. There are some, you can Google actually, there are some nice pictures that people have done that. But when our own students do this, we will inshallah share that too. Jazakallah khair, Sadia. You said that you wanted to speak. Public school here allow sharing these cards. Yes. Public schools allow sharing these cards because the card, you have received the card, right? We are avoiding the word Islam or Muslim, but we are targeting culture. We're saying culture. And in public, on the card, it said that the God, I love the God. And, it's the child who's bringing it to them. They allow the card to sharing. What are you going to do is, you're going to ask the teacher now, how many kids are in my child's class? Because my child would like to bring something. And, when you're attaching a candy or a pencil or a lollipop, why not, right? St. Valentine's Day is not something that which should be part of the public schools. Christmas shouldn't be, Halloween shouldn't be. It's a culture. So Ramadan, it's your confidence. As confident you are, as many opportunities you will have. Remember that. Okay. Okay. For Islamic school, you can still, we have a local Islamic school here. Sunnah Camp has a weekend school, but there is a local full-time Islamic school. And inshallah, we will be sharing our crafts with them. So you can take those crafts. Your child will be so proud when he brings the crafts for the class. I know that Islamic schools do have a lot of crafts, but when you bring these crafts to them, and your child can still take those cards for them too, right? Zubaida? Is that what you're asking, right? Is there anything else that you... where can we find this? Oh, you will have this. I'm going to give it to you right now. Dropping my kids to school. Recording will be available. Yes, inshallah. We can do such craft and activity in public schools as well. Yes, you can. The crafts and activities we are making are in a way that you can easily share it to the public schools. They won't have a problem. I mean, if we are making something to look at the moon, they shouldn't have a problem, right? And then the theme is moon. My kids are so excited. Alhamdulillah. Yes, inshallah. The March break is coming. We will work on more on the cards and stuff too, but this was something I wanted to get out of the way. And also I wanted you to know the numbers of your child's class. And I wanted kids to start thinking that they are, their celebration is coming, especially for our own students, because we have to do so much, you know, on the kids. So I wanted this to be at least whatever I can do for you guys. I want to do that. Making the Ramadan cards itself, mashallah. You know, Saba, I used to think I have zero creativity. One of my students once said, where did you children get the artistic skills? Definitely not from you. But when you want to do something, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has. I have a very good graphic team now, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And most of the teenagers are the one who plan these activities. So the students, kindergarten, school, there are books I can read in the class. Yes, there is a book. We will, inshallah, share. Amna, are you here? The Edward Ramadan is the competition. Whatever you do now, Sabah, you post on the Facebook. Whatever you do. Walaikum salam. Yes, Sabah. Oh, sorry, Amna, this is a question for you. What book in kindergarten she can read? I think that's the question. So there are books that I can read in the class.
Yeah, there are many books actually. The best book is like Curious George. It's Ramadan. Like Curious George has many other books too. So they made a book for it's Ramadan, so it's quite popular. And also there is Golden Minaret. I can write the name. These are more the picture books, so kids can just learn some shapes through that. And I can put the names in chat. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Amna, we will inshallah send the names of the books with the list too. You can put in the
Okay.
You can put it in the chat, but we will inshallah send in the list too.
Sure.
We'll give everything. We'll give you everything. Amna is actually behind this project, alhamdulillah. Amna is working for last 2 months, I think, or more. And Amna has so many ideas that I had to say, Amna, please stop. I'm going to go crazy because all the ideas are so good.
Yeah.
Okay, where are the groups? Here are the groups. So this is your group, Sunnah Camp. I can, I think, share the link. Just easily, just go into the groups and, go on Facebook and find Sunnah Camp. But I'm going to give you a link here. We gave the link in the WhatsApp groups too. Now, if you have already joined Ramadan through Ramadan website, and you're here, that's good. Alhamdulillah, mabruk. But if you have not joined it yet, then I don't know how you're going to receive the activities, because someone said, where can I get this letter from? So my question to you is, did you join? Let me open the page. So then, because if you have not joined, we've been sharing this link in the groups again and again. If you have still not joined, then you will have to join. Why? Because look, I can give you one thing here. And most importantly, I don't want to spoil everything. There is so much more that you have to be in the program. You have to, it's free. Just join it, right? Why not? Because there is so much more that inshallah we'll meet next week again, so that I can help you to understand the next part. This was important because usually, because the parents have to do it. Did you join through this? I'm going to give you this link if you have still not joined. Okay, I'll send this link in the text here in the chat. This is the part where we need to show confidence when we are bringing the letters to the teacher, to the librarian. And then you don't have to do anything. Everything will be provided. Now, if you are already in the WhatsApp group and you have already joined, then whichever WhatsApp group you are in, whichever means if you are in the Ramadan group, then in the description, let me show you the groups so that you can understand. Are you in this group? Or in this group, right? Then you go into the description and here there is a material link. You click on the link. This is your cards. This is your next letter. You must have received email, but you have a letter here. These are some of the books, but we will inshallah give you, once you get approved, you will have the list of the books. The crafts are on its way, and you just print this, write down your name, phone number, email, drop it to the library, maybe take your child. If not, email. Oh, you can't see it, right? Wait, give me a second. You couldn't see it. Here. Let me go back. This. From WhatsApp, when I clicked, I came here. These are your cards, and this is your first letter. Now you will get the letter for the teacher you will receive on March 2nd. All these activities you will be receiving, and there are many more coming, inshallah. Yeah, there is a book. What is Ramadan? Ramadan something. But anyways, any other questions? You will get the names of the books, inshallah. Once you get approved, you will get the names of the books. You will get the you'll get the crafts. You'll get everything step by step, right? I don't want you to be saying the same thing to your husband that, oh God, I'm so tired. I don't know. I'm not doing anything, but I'm tired. So inshallah, step by step. Let's print the letter today and do it today. And do the cards. Don't save them for the last minute. I'm telling you, there is so much more that you will be doing. So if you save the cards for the last minute to do it with your children, it will be so much. Do it now, save them. They're not bringing it to school yet. What are you doing? You need the numbers of the students. You need to tell the teachers that Ramadan is coming, my child will be bringing something. And that's it. You don't have to tell them what. Some goodie bags. Say my child will be bringing some goodie bags. You have the link on Misad, right? It will open. If it opened for me, it should open for you. You have the link to the material. You are in the WhatsApp group. Go into the description of the group, and the material is there. And Amna Miwa, inshallah, let's finalize the list of the books on a PDF. with the links maybe from Amazon or something. Any other questions? No, you don't have to join the Facebook to access the material. Chakra, you are in Ramadan WhatsApp group, right? Then the link is in the description. Go to the WhatsApp description, group description. Go to the group. Let me share it again, maybe. You see here, right? This is your group. You go here, you click here, and there is a link. Good. Any other questions? Inshallah. So what are we doing? We are completing our cards, and we are going to, today we are contacting libraries. Then in a couple of days, we will be contacting the school. Then there is another letter coming, and that will be the letter for the music teacher. So you'll be contacting the music teacher of your school. You will be suggesting them, inshallah, a song that she can prepare with the children. If there are no other questions, then I would like to leave now. Any questions? And inshallah, next week, we meet again, so that I can help you understand how we are doing the crafts and what we are doing next. That's it, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair for coming. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it sadaqah jariyah for everyone. For me, for you, for our parents, for our parents. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us sadaqah jariyah for them. We want our children to be sadaqah jariyah for us. They must have made dua for us too, right? So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. And on Day of Judgment, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our parents are proud of us. Alhamdulillah. Rosina, if your kids are in Islamic school, they can still take these cards, and alhamdulillah, you can still share the crafts. When your child will take the crafts to school, they'll feel good, happy. Jazakallah khair. I love you all for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's do it, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam.